When legends were young, one word was never spoken, for fear that the legend was true. That word was Borok. 6 breeds, unleashed in squads, a threat to the island of Mata Nui. The Borok carry a hidden secret, a power so strong that even the fate of the Toa is threatened. The power of the Krana. Live the legend at Bionicle.com.
Right, hey guys, it's Stefan and welcome to Bionicle. Jesus, stop zapping, Jesus. Welcome to Bionicle Borok Swarms, another promo CD. And the last one I did was me focusing on the Bionicle Toa Metru from 2004, all 6 of them. So when I did that, I wanted to do this one, but I forgot where I put the CD, and now that I found it, I can now play it, so yeah.
Click to go to the island section.
Yeah, I have it in English, so it has multiple language choices, so yeah, I chose English, so yeah, let's go to Mata Nui, the island section or whatever. Is it? The CD says something. What? Is it loading or what's... Oh. What's going on? The computer's still on. What is going on?
Hidden in their cocoons, the Borok have slumbered for eons.
Oh, that happened.
Now, at last, they have awakened. 6 breeds, each with their own unique powers. Rolled into a sphere, they are virtually invulnerable to all threats. Unfolded, they display great strength and agility. When their fierce swarms appear all over the island of Mata Nui, they will crumble mountains to dust, level jungles, and unleash floodwaters.
Jeez.
Alone, each Borok is a menace. Together, they pose a threat to the very existence of the island. The Borok's greatest secret lies behind their faceplates, the Krana.
Yep.
Strange beings whose special powers fuel the Borok swarms.
Count his brains. Different types of them, by the way. 8 of them.
The Krana are living creatures housed inside the shells of the Borok. It's believed the Krana provide the guiding intelligence to the swarms. When a Borok's faceplate is opened, the Krana can launch itself and attach leech-like to the face of its adversary.
Poor Tahu is screwed.
It can then assume control of its opponent's body, forcing its victim to serve the swarm.
Yep. And sometimes it can lead the
Only
swarm.
by unlocking the mystery of the Krana will the Toa be able to defeat the Borok.
Mm-hmm. That's the point.
If you wake one, you wake them all.
Yep, that's the thing to remember. And there goes Tunnel, just where I can. Here we go. We're finally at Mata Nui. And here are the different villages, different corals. Wahi is around the wall. And there's the, I believe it's Kini Nui right here. So yeah, let's go to Kini Nui first.
The Kini Nui is a massive temple on the island of Mata Nui. The Toa came here after they gathered all of the great masks of power, and it is here they received the golden kanoi they still wear today. The Kini Nui opened before them, and they descended deep below the surface of the island to confront the Manas and Makuta.
And Makuta, yep. There's the three of them. There's Kini Nui, Mata Nui, which is the center of the whole Kini Nui. And that's where they entered, like through the whole Mata Nui. Down there to the Mangai, I believe it's called. And that was where Makuta sleeps, and not sleeps, but that's where he was. And same goes for the Manas. And sometimes the Manako. If you've seen the cutscenes of Bionicle, The Legend of Mata Nui, which was a cancelled PC game, then you would know. Alright, let's go.
Mata Nui, a circular pit of sand where legends are told with sacred stones.
My bad.
But when times are dark, it is also used to discuss how to overcome the danger.
Yep. The Legend of Mata Nui. People.
Click.
Okay, that's where we go back. Nice.
The Manas are the most powerful guardians of the deepest and darkest places. They resemble huge crabs, and their sheer power and vicious tempers are legendary. Just where on Mata Nui they can be found remains a mystery, but it is believed they protect the Makuta's secret lair. Like all Rahi, knocking off their infected masks can defeat Manas. No one knows if a maskless Mana can be tamed, however, because no one has ever succeeded in knocking a mask off of one of them.
Yep. Definitely. And that's the...
Click here to go back.
Are you mad? I already clicked. Stop it. What's this? Oh, leads to the video, doesn't it? Oh, I think I fucked it up. Oh, I have to watch the video again. Is it possible to skip it? Who knows? I accidentally clicked it. Fuck.
Hidden in their cocoons.
Oh, there you go. You can escape it by pressing the space bar. I forgot how this whole thing was. I'm an idiot. Anyways, this is a Kokoro, right?
Turaga Nuju's village
Yep.
is called Kokoro. It's tucked away
Kokoro.
under a huge solid ice block dividing two glaciers, safe from dangerous avalanches and icy storms.
Definitely. There's all of them. Kopaka.
Kopaka is cull, calculating, and methodical in his
Cool.
actions. His long ice blade
Puns.
melts ice. One skillful swipe can cause avalanches or instantly freeze anything it touches. It is believed that Kopaka brings the winters and the long cold nights. And it is known that his power strikes a balance against the fiery presence of Tahu. He must stay well clear of fire, for heat will slow his movements and his reactions.
Yep. And it's gonna happen to all the masks. Now, this is his current mask, and all his masks around him are basically all the masks of power that he collected. The first one being the one that's his primary, which is fuck was it? The Kanohi. Fuck, I forgot what it was. Hold on, I need to go to the Biosector website. Because the mask he wears is the mask of X-ray vision, if I'm not mistaken. Kanohi. Yes, the Kanohi. Ones that should be trusted. Let's see. Kanohi Akaku, the great mask of X-ray vision. Yep. And I think the yellow one represents the golden mask, and the silver one represents the depowered. Or if it's or maybe it's just the masks of the different of the two Torkaidas. One wearing a Kanohi what is it? Kanohi Aki, which is basically how, but yeah, differently. And then the silver one, the Kanohi Rua, which is basically the Kanohi Miru.
Kanohi Miru. The Great Mask of Levitation.
Shush.
Click to see how Kopaka stops a dangerous avalanche.
I don't think I'll do that because I'll leave a link to the description below showcasing all the Toas, all Toa Mata in their actions. So yeah, what is this?
Click here to install wallpaper.
Oh, okay. Well, I don't want to do that. Let's continue. Nuju Matoran.
Turaga Nuju is the protector of Kopaka's legend. Nuju has great mystical vision and seems to have more time to react to situations than anybody else.
Yep. And here's Matoran, who is like a translator for Nuju, because yeah, I think you hear from here.
Matoro is the sole interpreter of Nuju's mystical stories, following the meaning of the storyteller's movements and tones. Matoro stays close to Nuju since the Borok have awoken, so he's close at hand whenever the Turaga hold their councils.
Yep, that's what I need to know right there. See, Borok, the Borok of Ice.
The Borok consider themselves
Ooh,
invincible
do you hear that?
and are dismissive of danger. They will carry on working until they have no choice but to react. This makes it easier for the Toa and their villagers to capture individual Borok, but when they do respond, the entire group responds. They have no regard for their own safety. They are great tacticians and undercover workers. However, they have one weakness. They always confront one-on-one, rather than as a unified force, forcing them to rely on their formidable individual skills.
Yep. Can you hear the breathing? Hold on, listen. Do you hear that? That's fucking breathing, alright, from a Borok. And I think it happens to all the Boroks they will be seeing. I guess, yeah, I think it is. Borok Va, which are like these, yep, on the Borok Va as well. How about Borok? I don't know, because I don't have this CD yet. Let's go.
Borok Va walk tall and slide down glaciers with relaxed skill. They are also masters of camouflage with excellent hearing. At the slightest sign of attack, they bury themselves in ice with only their heads showing until the swarm arrive to protect them.
Yep. Basically, Borok Vas are like these, should say like servants or whatever, like dwellers or slaves or whatever, I don't know. Like servants to the Borok. Oh no, they're scouts. Well, basically servants, but you get the deal. They're like scouts and messengers, so yeah.
Click here to go back.
God damn it. And here is, I think this one here is, Onokoro, right?
Onokoro
Yep.
is home to Turaga Wenua. This village consists of huge caves dug deep underground, safely hidden from the surface. Like their Toa, Onua, the people of Onokoro have night vision, but are sensitive to daylight.
Yep, they're like, yeah, you know the one animal. I forgot the name of it. I don't know why, but Onua, it's all of Earth. Anyways, the Kanohi, Pekui, I believe. Hold on, what is it called? No, Pakari, the Great Mask of Strength. So yeah, he is one strong badass.
Onua is at home below ground. With his huge hands, he scrapes out tunnels in the rocky cliffs over
Huge
Papua
claws.
Reef. His low, squat body and head allow him to move quickly in tunnels, and his infrared eyes give him amazing night vision. In daylight, his eyesight is poor, although he compensates with amazingly powerful hearing. He is slower on open land than underground, but has incredible strength and surprising dexterity.
Yep.
Click to see how Onua digs underground tunnels.
Yeah, I'm doing it a lot often because gives you guys like what is going on about the whole thing. But when you see the video, you'll see how epic it is. So yeah, Turaga Wenua.
Turaga Wenua is the protector of Onua's legend. He oversees the work in the rock quarry and in the vast complex tunnels, always foreseeing problems before they occur. Everyone on Mata Nui knows Wenua for his fairness, good judgment, wisdom, and honesty. He should always be listened to with care and respect.
Totally. And here's Onepu, whose mask color is a bit different, but yeah, that's how the mask is. So yeah, not all color masks match their elements. So yeah, no offense intended, but yeah.
Onepu stands to the right of Turaga Wenua. He has been entrusted with grave responsibility as captain of the Onu Karo Usury because his skill with Usul battle crabs is legendary.
Yup, Usul crabs are basically like tiny crabs, alright? And Puku, which is one of the crabs, has been enlarged and rebuilt, so yeah. The Nuvok, the Borok of Earth. Yeah.
The Nuvok are the most solitary of the swarms. They do not immediately defend themselves, but when they determine what is happening, they will strike out with their formidable hammer shields. If backed into a corner, they will strike out tenaciously until help arrives. They are at their most vulnerable in open spaces. Therefore, the best strategy for catching a Nuvok is to lure it above ground away from its swarm.
Yeah. And also, all the video clips showcasing the Borok are basically just them transforming from a ball to the normal robot mode, and then they'll just lounge at the camera, and that's basically it. And I'm gonna link to those animations in the description below as well. So be warned, because they're freaky as hell. Bohroks Va. Here we go.
Borok Va, sometimes nicknamed tunnel foxes by the islanders, are not naturals at heavy digging, but can burrow out of most situations. Normally they are spotted in distant shadows, moving with a quick scamper, then taking a pause to listen. They can see in the dark and squeeze through gaps you would not think possible.
Yep. Totally. Let's go to Pokoro.
Turaga Onewa's village of Pokaro is located in the desert of the far north. Strange cliff formations dominate the land. The village consists of organic-looking shelters built from rock and sand. They blend in with the desert and work as a perfect protection against dangers and sandstorms.
Oh yes. Pohatu. There we go. Pohatu.
Pohatu is so immensely strong that he can literally move mountains. He can make massive rocks explode like bombs or roll with great precision towards an attacker. His huge feet contain great power, smashing even the most unyielding stones with a single kick. His only fear is water. He cannot swim, and he sinks like a stone.
Yep.
Click to see how Pohatu crushes stone formations.
How does it crush him? He doesn't tell you. It's a secret. Oh yeah, Huki's name was just Huki before they changed the name because of the what was it? With the type of controversy of the names that Bionicle is given to them. Basically, Matoran's original name was the Tohunga, and some Matorans had all the same name, but basically like a different names, but with the same spelling as the original name had. Basically, Huki's original name was Huki with Huki, and while after the controversy, they had to change the name so that his name is basically the same with the same spelling, but with different name. I mean, with different spelling, which is Hewkii. So yeah, they had to change the name, but kept the same spelling. So yeah, did we take Turaga and Newa? I don't think we did. I don't remember.
Turaga Onewa is the protector of Pohatu's legend. Like all of his tribe, he is sure-footed and swift over uneven ground. Onewa is known among his tribe as the referee, as his decisions are never argued, even though he is sometimes slow to come to one.
Yep. Shut up, phone. I can hear you from a distance. Jesus.
Huki lives in the desert village of Pokoro and is the greatest goal scorer of all time at Koli. He is one of the few Matoran able to crush boulders with both his feet and his head.
Yep. He was in the...
Click here to go back.
He and Hafu, another Matoran, are in the movie Bionicle Mask of Light, alongside Holly, Maku, Jala, and Takuo, who later becomes Takanuva, the Great Tower of Light. Nui Jaga, the Scorpions.
The Nui Jaga are huge scorpion-like creatures. They can be found primarily in the deserts of Hawaii, though they have been spotted in the jungles and along the coast as well. Nui Jaga normally hunt in pairs.
Totally. Oh, let me just, there you go. And there is another Rahi called Rahi Nui, which has some parts of the Rahi and Mata Nui, which makes it to a greater being. So, yeah. Borok, the Borok of Stone.
The Borok very rarely get angry, but if they do, you'd better look out. Once they decide to tackle a problem, they won't quit until it is solved.
Yep.
They do not mind ignoring outsiders until it becomes clear that they must defend themselves. When they do, they advance slowly but surely towards the nuisance. Nothing will deter them. However, after an attack, they will usually return to their mission quickly.
Yep. And can I just point out that the colors of the crown is the same color as their eyes? Like, the crown's like green, and their eye visors are also green, so, yeah. It happens to all of them. And same goes for the Borok Vas, of course.
Borok Va are the great motivators of their swarm. Fast and agile, they not only run scouting missions and keep communications in order over vast areas, but they also keep the Borok swarm together. Islanders sometimes joke that they are goat dogs.
That's interesting. Gakoro, here we go.
Turaga no Kama lives in the floating village of Gakoro. It's built out of strong elastic seaweed, drifting in the water below the impressive white cliffs.
Yep. Let's see where these two are. And this one is with X is of course the exit with exit in the game. So yeah. Golly.
Gabi is the Toa of water. She is sometimes said to be heard playing in the swirling whirlpools and fast currents, which can pull the unwary right down to the very bottom of the ocean. Wisdom and agility make Gali an expert in self-defense, but her concentration and temper always fail her when she is too hot or too dry.
Oh, really?
Click to see how Gali moves in Nao Bay.
Makama Maku. There's no sightings of Holly, so that sucks.
Turaga no Kama, protector of Gali's legend, knows more about the ways of the oceans and rivers than anyone but Gali herself. Nokama has a reputation for bringing the Turaga together and resolving disagreements with her practical logic.
Yep.
Maku lives in the village of Gakoro. Her skill at canoe racing is legendary, and her sense of direction is flawless. She can navigate through the waters surrounding Mata Nui, even in the worst conditions.
Totally. The Turaga, the boxing Rahi, who enjoys playing fucking rocket games. No pun intended.
Turaga live in the oceans and rivers of Mata Nui. preferring the shallows close to the shoreline. They are huge lizard-like creatures that almost always hunt in pairs. Those Matoran villagers who sail on the waters of Mata Nui have learned to fear the Turaga more than any other Rahi.
Here's Galok, the Borok of water.
The Galak are slippery customers. You never really know where you stand with them.
Slippery customers.
Just when you think you've got their methods figured out, they change them. They will never react in the same way twice, and they will never strike in the same place twice.
Yep. Galok Va.
Borok Va never seem to be moving fast, but they never stop, so their journey times are faster than you would think. Their slinking movements are ideally suited to cutting through water, but they are also accomplished climbers.
As you can see on the hook there, that gives the answer. Let's go to Le Coro. Right? Le Coro.
Turaga Matau's village, Le Coro, lies hidden in Leva's jungle region on the west of Mata Nui. The village is disguised to look like hanging jungle weeds to protect it from the evil beasts of Makuta.
Right now. Lua.
Lewa is supremely competent in aerial activities. He glides through the air with ease while jumping from tree to tree. His axe effortlessly slices through trees and vines as he climbs through his jungle around Kauai Bay. Lewa prefers to inhabit the treetops because he is somewhat clumsy on land and flat surfaces.
Yep.
Click to see how Leva rules in the treetops of the jungle.
Mata and Kongu. Or Kongu, I think it is.
Turaga Matau is the protector of Lewa's legend. He is also a brave warrior and a leader who receives the utmost loyalty. The tribe repays him with great courage.
And Kongu.
Kongu is one of the most talented residents of his treetop village of Le Coro. Kongu loves birds and naturally handles them with such ease that he has become one of Le Coro's great bird wranglers.
Yep. And what was it? I was thinking of I think it was like the leader of the whole of the Goku Force thingy. So yeah. Nirama. Oh, the insect-like Rahi.
The Nui Rama resemble large flying insects. They can be found throughout Mata Nui, though it is believed they make their nests in Lewa's jungles. Nui Rama spend most of their time in the air, stalking their prey or spying on the Toa for Makuta.
Yep. There's also Nui Kopen, which is like a how should I say, either a hornet or a bee. So stay away from that one, please. Jesus, Levak.
Although the Levak work in swarms, they tend to operate best in smaller squads of 8. They move in fast and accomplish their objectives swiftly. They are probably the most individually motivated of all the Borok, and more than capable of thinking and operating effectively on their own. The Levak are clever tacticians. They never strike in one place for long, and it is hard to predict where they will turn up next.
Yep. For some reason, its shields are basically inverted for unknown reason. Either to creative reasons or I don't know. If I went back in time to 2001 or 2, then I would understand. Because I think Borok were made in 2001, during the first year. I mean, it developed in secret, so yeah. Levak Va, who has fucking katana. Amazing.
Levak Va are loud and aggressive beyond their modest stature. They move with ease from mud to water and up into trees, wailing and whooping clearly above all other sounds. Their confidence is not false, for they are never far from their swarm, and few things are more fearsome than a squad of Levak.
Yep. And now finally, Takoro.
Turaga Vakama lives in Takoro. Located in an extinct underground lava river, the village looks like a collection of miniature volcanoes. It even has a small lava stream for heating.
Tahu, the Toa Fire and the leader of the Toa Mata and the Toa Nuva. What a great guy. Wait, did I vote? Hold on, what? Did I pinpoint that on the hold on, man? I don't think I did.
Click to see how lava rules in the treetops of the jungle.
Oh yeah, I did. I remember that. Sorry. Let's focus on Tahu. My bad.
Tahu is the fiercest of the 6 Toa, and the most feared. You don't want to get into a fight with Tahu if you can help it.
Yep.
He is most at home in the hot, molten world of the Mangai volcano, where he surfs on lava flows, using his sword of flames to cut through the rocks and keep the lava moving towards the ocean.
And the sad thing is that he cannot use the secondary canoes anymore because the Takora has sadly been destroyed by the fiercest Rakshi. Well, 3 out of 6 Rakshis basically. Because the Rakshis were looking after the what is it? I think the Kanoe Wookiee. I don't know. I think it was.
Click to see Tahu surf the waves of the lava.
And let's go to Vakama and Jala. Now, oh yeah, I forgot to say about Maku. Maku has like the same name when the name was changed. So when the name was changed, they added in the letter C between A and K. So yeah. For Jala, however, it's the same spelling, but the different name is Jala, alright? With Jallerer, alright? Not Jala. So yeah, that's it.
Turaga Vakama is the holder of the Great Fire Staff and protector of Tahu's legend. He is famous for his quick temper and boundless courage. His one flaw is his boldness. It could get him into trouble.
Yep. He also taught, just like Tahu, the Vakama cannot use his secondary masks as well, so. And yes, Turagas can use the secondary masks, so yeah.
Jala's athletic ability and no-nonsense manner make him the obvious choice to stand on Vakama's right side. Jala is the captain of the guard in Takoro.
Yep.
And works hard to protect his village.
Mm-hmm. That's basically the typical Jala right there. Anyways, Moaka and Kanara. Now, Moaka is the right one and the Kanara is the left one. And what are they supposed to be like? Let this guy explain to it.
Although they are very different creatures, Muaka and Kanira work together because Makuta wishes them to do so.
Yep.
Muaka is a large tiger-like creature, and Kanira resembles a great bull. They are 2 of the most powerful Rahi.
Yep, told you. Okay, yeah. I'll explain a little Rahis here a bit later after I hear you guys these. So here's the one, the only Tanuk, who is the most popular Borok. Alright, and there was a good reason why, and you saw it for yourselves where he launched this chrono to launch it at Tahu, so that Tahu could be a bad guy.
While Borok are not naturally aggressive, the Tanuk are the least passive of the swarms. They anger easily, and if threatened, they will strike first and ask questions later. When they strike, they do it as a team, making them all the more dangerous. However, they tend to act impulsively and are not as calculating as some of the other swarms.
Yep. And let's see what it says.
Click to discover the strength of Tanuk.
Yeah, I think it says it to all the blocks as well, so yeah, that's why I'm highlighting it to that one, so yeah.
Fast and reckless, Tanuk Va can be seen scurrying
Tanuk
at great
Va.
speed along dangerous ledges with their growing staff of flames to guide them through the darkest of forest paths and the vast network of Mangai caves and tunnels.
Yep. Oh, let me highlight that. The
Click
other.
here to go back. Turaga Nuju's village is
Fuck's
called
sake.
Kokaro.
Let's see what it says here.
Click to discover the strength of Korak.
Yep, I know it. It says it to all the Boroks as well. So, what's this?
Click to get a full overview of your collection.
My collection. Oh, if you mark. Oh, okay. Okay. That's a good thing because I don't own all of them. Same goes for the Chronos. You can snapshot them as well. So, sorry, I didn't even have them. I wish I did. What's this?
Click to leave the CD-ROM and go to the internet.
Go to the internet, Bionicle.com, which is now defunct. Fuck. Damn it. What's this?
Click to go to the extras section.
Oh, is this the characters?
Click to go to the game section.
Oh, this is the game section? Oh, okay. Ah, yes. 3 chosenable games, alright? I'll make a separate video of me playing the battle for Mata Nui, alright? And, yeah, what does it say here? Oh, it says Bionicle underneath. Alright, okay. And these 2 games right here, the Nui Jaga game thing, and then the battle for Kini Nui are separate because they originally comes from the Mata Nui online game, which I'll play soon, hopefully in the live stream. What's this? Just by Bodex. Okay then, fuck it. Is this? Oh, it's the instructions. Yeah, you can see what is it. Yeah, it's the instruction books. And here is the. Oh, I think these are like the wallpapers. I think so. And there's more of the wallpaper sections. Yeah, you saw already. I used this as a thumbnail. So yeah. Thank me later, ladies and gentlemen. Yay! And here is a Unity, Duty, and Destiny, the Holy Grail thingy. And it's been later revealed in 2009 that this whole thing is basically the whole, what is it, is it called the Sphere's Magnet System, or, hold on. The Sphere's Magnet, what was the whole system called? The Solar's Magnet System, that's what the whole thing was called. The whole star system, the whole galaxy. So yeah, this one's supposed to be Bar Magna. Up there is I think Bota Magna, and down there is Aqua Magna, which is where Mata Nui, the island, is at. All right, Bar Magna is also where the Glutorians are, and the Bota Magna is a bit special because that's where the whole dinosaurs are, mechanized dinosaurs. So, yeah. But anyways, that's my showcase of the whole Bionicle Borok Swarm CD. I'll be back with this one when I will be playing the Battle for Mata Nui, because right now I can't because of different reasons. No, seriously, for different reasons. So, yeah. Stay tuned for this, and if you enjoyed this, like the whole overview and the whole thing of the CD, then please give it a like, which means a lot, and don't forget to subscribe so you don't want to miss any of my videos. And yeah, to top it all off, let's see what he says about the exit.
Click to leave the CD-ROM.
Huh? Told you. But anyway, stay safe and stay strong as always. Take care, guys, and I'll see you tomorrow in the next video. And yeah, peace!